As President Marion G. Romney taught, service is not something we endure on this earth so we can earn the right to live in the celestial kingdom. Service is the very fiber of which an exalted life in the celestial kingdom is made. Serving in the church, however, can be challenging if we are asked to do something that frightens us, if we grow weary of serving, or if we are called to do something that we do not initially find appealing. Recently, I received a new assignment. I had been serving in the Africa Southeast area. It was thrilling to serve where the church is relatively young and being established, and we love the saints. Then I was called to return to church headquarters, and to be honest, I was less than enthusiastic. A change in assignment brought some unknowns. One night, after contemplating the upcoming change, I dreamed about my great-great-grandfather, Joseph Skeen. I knew from his journal that when he and his wife, Maria, moved to Nauvoo, he desired to serve. So he sought out the prophet Joseph Smith and asked how he could help. The prophet asked him to work on the Smith's farm and do the best he could, so he did. I pondered the privilege that Joseph Skeen had in receiving his assignment that way. Suddenly, I realized that I have the same privilege, as we all do. All church callings come from God through his appointed servants. I felt a distinct spiritual confirmation that my new assignment was inspired. It is important that we make that connection, that callings literally come to us from God through our priesthood leaders. After this experience, my attitude changed, and I was filled with a deep desire to serve. I am grateful for the blessing of repentance and for my changed heart. I love my new assignment. Even if we think that our church calling was simply our priesthood leader's idea, or that it came to us because no one else would accept it, we will be blessed as we serve. But when we recognize God's hand in our calling and serve with all of our hearts, additional power comes into our service and we become true servants of Jesus Christ. Fulfilling callings requires faith. Shortly after Joseph and Maria arrived on the farm, they became very sick. They had no money and were among strangers. It was a difficult time for them. In his journal, Joseph wrote, "We worked along and hung on to the church with what little faith we had, though the devil tried to destroy us and turn us back. I, along with hundreds of descendants, will be eternally grateful that Joseph and Maria did not turn back. Blessings come as we persevere in our callings and responsibilities and hang on with all the faith we have.